So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's down to business here. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, this lad, Dominic...
He's having a shot! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And that's got him off to a flyer!
That's the perfect confidence boost they needed. Brilliant.
A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Oh, he's been caught napping! Guardiola goes back to front. Szoboszlai. Oh, this is a very good run. Cannavaro with the clearance. And we have our very first corner. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Pelé. Now it's come to nothing. Got a Tony. That's Rijkaard. Oh, delightful ball. He has found the way through. Silvestre did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Griezmann.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Oh, good-looking ball. Szoboszlai looking to add to his goal. He's in plenty of space here. He's shifting through the gears here. Cannavaro did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Played into space. Can he get onto this?
Milan are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Guardiola is always scanning the pitch for targets. Messi. Muscular approach does pay off here. Now that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Look, the only way of becoming...
Oh, what has happened here? Can he finish? Oh, it's hit the post. And that's a sharp finish. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Kvaratskhelia! Oh, that's fabulous! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And they're back in front! That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
Paris Saint-Germain with the lead. And Messi! It's hit the upright. And he nearly went all the way.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. He's got away. And a chance! And again! And that's a good finish. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! You give him an inch, and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
Osimhen! Oh, the ball's Ball's run loose here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Swings it across. Played out towards the right wing. Crossed in again. Cleared without hesitation. Shapes to shoot! He's got a goal! Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
And yes, it's him again. Shifting momentum, perhaps.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
That's the throw. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Szoboszlai. Now it's Pele. Hakimi. Driven in. It's a clearance, but not much of one. Kvaratskhelia touches it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
That is ended up in no man's land. Goes for the shot! Oh, he's been caught napping, and the keeper couldn't hold it. Roberto Carlos getting this one clear. And here's Yamal. And it's Szoboszlai. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. That's destined for the flank. Can he latch on to this? Messi. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Szoboszlai. Griezmann. Oh, that's a key interception. That's the end of the first 45. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it's been played at such a frenetic pace. I'm amazed it's only been 45 minutes. I'm wondering whether these players are going to be able to maintain that energy.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. Back on the way then.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Ambitious ball here. That is good alertness. Messi. And it's Messi. And the counter is on. Quick look, thought about... And there's the shot! Silvestre is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Now it's Pele. Looking for options for movement.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
It'll be a throw-in. Silvestre scooting forward. And this is Pele. He's picked his way through. And the shot! That's another chance. And there's a goal. And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
That's a lovely, neat pass. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Drives it in. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Now it's Pele. Messi. Nicely spread. Now it's Yamal. He's found a way through.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him, as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but...
Getting up there! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Utterly unsophisticated, but stuck away with unashamed certainty.
Oh, it's a fantastic assist as well, Peter. Delivered at pace, the diversion, that's all that was needed.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 7, le numéro 17, le numéro 19.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Le numéro 8.
Paris Saint-Germain visibly comfortable, now up by 3.
Le numéro 21.
You can run onto
Le
that.
numéro 15.
Real chance! And that is quite wonderful! About as smooth as it gets. This day becomes absolutely perfect, utterly ideal.
Well, he had time to weigh up the fact that the keeper was vulnerable, and he duly lobbed him.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Paris Saint-Germain are having a ball here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear.
There's the shot! And a neat finish! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at. And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So we're up and running.
So, Jim, this feels like a lineup designed to counter threats out wide, is that it?
Yeah, you will in theory have the numerical advantage, Peter, on the wings. So it's going to be a bit of a challenge for the opposition to try to get past you. On the other hand, you're essentially inviting your opponents up the field. It's going to be a fine balancing act between letting your opponents have the ball and looking for opportunities to counter. But it can work really well.
Roberto Carlos. Now it's Griezmann. It's Griezmann! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Milan with the corner. They're first. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Count! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Milan would very much seem to be growing their confidence here. You can feel it.
Neymar picks it up out wide.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And here's Osimhen. It's Griezmann! Oh, super goal! He's got himself an absolute peach.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Liverpool are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. That's destined for the flank. Now it's Osimhen. Spread it left. Lovely bit of skill. Backward it goes. And he's in on goal. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Good ball over the top. Good ball, good take. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Well, they've got it again. Griezmann, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. That's a sharp pass. Gives it back. And here's Haaland. Ferry did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now then, the ball's come loose. Liverpool are very well equipped down the flanks. It is a tried and tested formula.
Well, Peter, that can cause real problems if they're allowed to run riot in those positions, whether through direct running or from deliveries towards the box. It can work.
Always goal side. Haaland! Oh, that's fabulous. Crossing. And he's there to get it away. Well, that has not gone well. Now, can they get him away? Rijkaard makes a dash for it. Bastoni kept his eye on it, and he's there. And here's Osimhen. It is a corner. This is their second corner of the game. And now they can clear their lines. And here's Rijkaard. And it's Roberto Carlos. He's on it. Can he finish? They've got to be quick to recover this. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Chooses to go cross-field. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Mbappe, probing pass. That's good vision. Haaland.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Mbappe! Bellingham! And he's cut it out.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now it's Osimhen. Pinches it off him. Rijkaard. Now it's Griezmann. And here's Count.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Jordan Henderson. Looking to play him in. Goes for a shot! And he hits the net. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement. And that is indeed the final act.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
Milan looking composed, content, comfortable, leading 2-0 at half-time. So we're underway for the second half. Now it's Donatoni. Bastoni. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Cannavaro gets a foot in here. Quality ball. Oh, that's well spotted. Rijkaard. Jordan Henderson has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Rudiger rolls it backwards. Griezmann. And no, that was never going to make it. Mbappe tries to pass it through. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. It's a searching pass. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Now, what about a counter-attack? And it's Griezmann. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Well, that looks a decent ball. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Now, he's got space here. Liverpool are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be...
It's Counts!
The attendance for this match was
denied brilliantly!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 3 coming up. Rudiger with the clearance. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Haaland. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Donatoni. And he's forced to go back. It's a pretty loose pass. Haaland. Rijkaard kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Roberto Carlos. Rijkaard. Griezmann has found the net here, of course. Bastoni. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Pass somewhat off target. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Alexander-Arnold.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
That's a decent clearance. Griezmann. Jordan Henderson. Count going face-to-face with his great rival. Jordan Henderson. Neymar does really well there, he is strong. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Substitution on the field. Number 17, Erling Haaland. Number 7, Federico Valverde. Number 22, Bellingham. Coming on the field, number 8, Fernando Torres. Number 41, Rice. Number 19, De Bruyne.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Berry. It's Xabi Alonso. And here's Osimhen. Osimhen! Oh, glorious! That is a special one! A finish right from the top draw. With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
And yes, it's him again. A case now of complete control. Now, this could be a chance. Milan are closing in on a comfortable win. Osimhen, good driving run. Bastoni, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Rudiger. Bastoni. Mbappe. Xabi Alonso. And it's Henderson. And it's Lopez. And the finish!
2 added minutes
And the keeper has done enough. Top stop.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Oh, great leap!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
2 minutes to be added on. Great ball, and he's in here. Rice. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Osimhen taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Milan definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
So thank you very much. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We are just getting started. Como have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between...
Shot a goal! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Rooney clearly is very disappointed, but at least his boss is applauding him for his efforts. That's the kind of attacking endeavour they need. That's just playing it safe and simple.
In with the challenge. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Well, Wayne Rooney's role today will be crucial. We all know of his qualities as a goal scorer, but a lot's going to be expected from his creativity too. It's very rare for a striker to have such wonderful vision.
Yeah, he's a player whose performances always have an influence on the game one way or another.
Yeah, he's going to have to play the role of distributor, ball carrier and link man, and sometimes even track back. But he can do it all. He has an incredible work rate and an insatiable desire for victory.
Another throw-in. Now it's Hazard. Costa Curta. Swings in across. Cannavaro with the clearance. Kim Min-jae. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Over to the other side.
Good ball, that too.
So what can they make of this? Raul, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. He's picked his way through. So much. And the finish! And that would have been some goal.
Dani Olmo can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
That's not going far. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Milan have the chance to go the other way. Milan, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Raul. Pinches it off him. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Vieira. And it's Rooney. That's an imaginative pass. He's... Dani Olmo! Now, who's going to be first? Oh, he's been caught napping. They get a throw in. Hazard. Hazard with the delivery. Ferry can get it clear. Just about within shooting range. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Como have their third corner. And he's taking no chances there. Milan are looking to go forward now. Kim Min-jae charging forward, the ball at his feet. Kim Min-jae. Oh, nice touch. Hazard has the space to... Oh, greatly! Against the crossbar! And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Oh, big chance! He scored! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, entry via the post is at the widest possible point, which means a keeper is well and truly beaten.
Como have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their...
Osimhen! Oh, good finish. They're level in a trice.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Well, how's that for a class finish? We're looking at a different game now.
Well, I think the...
Oh, good climb! No, couldn't quite control it.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished.
Rooney. Oh, this looks sharp. Jordan Henderson. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Dani Olmo. Now it's Raul. Now it's Dani Olmo. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Oh, what a mistake! Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Hazard. Hazard on a strong run here. Hazard. And he whips it in. Tries to get it clear. So their fourth corner of the game. Oh, he's been caught on it here. He's having a hit. Well, now it's a race for the ball. And it's pulled back. Right.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Great defending, strong and determined. Cafu spots it and intercepts. Dani Olmo is... And for the first half, that is that. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So your views on the first half?
Milan really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
Milan are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. And so the action is resumed.
Milan clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Dani Olmo has it out wide and in space. He leaps for it!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
It's a really well-measured ball. Fernando Torres. He has found the way through. There's the shot! Superb goal!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
Milan with the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Oh, he's been caught napping. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Passing nice and neat. Oh, good taking. Oh, shooting chance! They've got to be quick to recover this. And it's Vieira. Searching pass, he's played. He's having a shot! Oh, crossbar! Rice finds himself offside.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 28.997 spettatori.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. He's had it taken off him. Raul. Rice. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Fernando Torres. And it's Rice. And this is Batistuta. Goes for a shot! And the ball's come loose here.
Como really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 41.
So we have movement on both benches.
Numero 22. Via. Attenzione, un cambio.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Cafu. Milan perhaps contemplating their next change here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Aimed beyond the defence, and he was quick to react. Costa Curta. And here's Batistuta. Takahara. Donatoni. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Stood up well to him there.
Milan surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Dani Olmo will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Osimhen. Dani Olmo. Oh, Red, nice interception. That's really well manoeuvred. And this is Hazard. That's a decent clearance. Looking for the run. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And the shot!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Now then, the ball's come loose.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
It's a promising position. Showing good feet. Donatoni.
And the shot! That is some save from Khan!
It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
He is through here! Yep, it's a corner. Keeper's dealt with that. And that's it, the pressure finally lifts. They are pumped, boy they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will, and this place is bouncing. Terrific recovery, a really fine win that, Jim Beglin.
Well, I've just got to give them great credit for the way in which they've managed to turn this around. Going behind seemed to strengthen their resolve, and it's been a wholehearted reaction and an absolutely terrific win.